Hello and welcome. You are watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Deepika Lingdor bringing to you the news and events in Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Local youth participate in the Talentica Mr. India International 2020 pageant in Goa. 15-month salary of Maumlu Chera Cements Limited employees withheld. Taxi owners and drivers urge government to allow plying of all taxis. And Meghalaya Governor holds review meeting with officials of Janta Hills. And now the news in detail. Marvin Karsonov has been shortlisted as a finalist for Meghalaya to compete in the Talentica Mr. India International 2020 pageant. The event will be held in Goa from the 12th to 15th of December. Representing Meghalaya, the Scotland of the East, Marvin is ready to showcase the rich culture, heritage and traditions of the people of the state, and the mesmerizing panoramic beauty of the lush green mountains and the magnificent waterfalls, which has drawn lots of tourists over the years. He comes from a mixed culture background of Khasi and Mizo grandparents. His friends describe him as an amicable personality. Marvin Karsonov has master's degree in botany and works as a teacher and also as a freelance model. Besides his profession, he loves to sing, write and travel to new places. He loves working for the community and wants to spread the message of hope, love and respect to everyone within his reach. Karsonov has won National Award for the state during the Digital Art Festival, which was organized by NIIT in Chennai in 2006. He was the Shillong Prince 2018 second runners-up organized by Fashion Society Shillong.
So the final number of contestants in the competition is 15 now. So there's no such kind of a category, but all the contestants have to be performing in different rounds, which is arranged by the organizers of the competition. We have a fair amount of idea of the cash prizes that we're going to receive, but the main prize that we are going to receive is the opportunity, the chance to get to represent our country, India, in an international platform in the future. So it all started with my love for modeling, and I have been modeling from quite a young age, and it has always been in my interest to take part in such kinds of a pageant. So I participated in the Shillong Prince 2018, which was organized by the Fashion Society Shillong, and that there is where I won the second runner-up title. And I'm just so proud to take up another opportunity to represent my state, Meghalaya, in the upcoming Mr. India International competition. I do hope that the government sees the importance of the youth trying to pursue any kind of a dream and the support that they need, because I wouldn't say that this competition that I'm going for is a cup of tea for everyone, but I would like to encourage all the youth to pursue any kind of a dream that you have, and I would also like to encourage the government to have a look into this matter, because many youths here in Meghalaya are very talented, and if given a chance, they can really excel well in the future. So I'm very glad and I feel very humbled that our Honorable Minister, Mr. Hamletson Dolling, has taken the initiative to support me in all the possible ways that he can, and he has been very encouraging, and he also inspires me to do in competition, and I look forward that the other ministers of the government will also see into this, that as youth, as adults, we all have different we all have different talents where we want to showcase it in different platforms, and so I would like to humbly request the government to support, to encourage the youth to pursue whatever dream that they have in their life. So regarding the competition, I am very honored and glad to have the support of Ivan Teriang and Mrs. Marjorie Norin Dunai, who have been taking a lot of initiative into supporting me all throughout the journey that I'm preparing for this competition. And Mr. Rabborlang Lingdok Mauplang, as the zonal director, has also been very encouraging. He has looked into this matter wholeheartedly, and I'm just so humbled uh, and very proud to have a team who is willing to support me in whatever dreams, in whatever ways that I'm trying to achieve in life.
Employees of the Maumulo Chera Cement Limited Sora on Tuesday has begun with their demonstration by fasting in the premises of the office, following the government failure to respond to the demands to release their 15 months' pay. Talking to the press, the president of MCCL employees, Sri Shanlang Dingdo, said that this manner of protest was adopted to impress upon the government to release their pay that they deserve to get and to ensure that their salaries are no longer withheld.
That's why we have already talked, Madam. So 4 times we have already there, because not only we are talking not only about those salary. You should understand we are talking about the future, running of the plant. You should understand that if the plant run, the future is there for us. We cannot come to the government and beg for relief, no, financial relief. If we get also, it will be a small amount. They won't able to give us salary. If the plant run, then our salary is normal. That's why we come here to speak mostly for that also, not only to demand our dues. That is, you can say that is firstly, but secondary, that the main thing for us. We demand that the plant should run. They should take step in saying that the plant run quickly. We will discuss. We have our executive committee, we have a general committee, we have a general council committee. We'll discuss. If there seem to be no positive response, then we will continue sitting here. Government also has helped us in the past, but it comes to the same. They will give us only financial help. Our salary is nearly 51. They will give a financial help, just 10, 20,000, 15,000. Those members are saying we have to take out our PF, our saving, and then we have to survive other work also if we get. But whatever those agitation we have done also, there seem to be no response either from the government or from the management, other local authorities. That's why this is the last option that we have come here. Mostly those 3 issues, welfare. Welfare means it includes all our salary, then others pending dues. Others pending dues that is due to us from the management. We have to get from the management.
Vai win lagi rapat ni vai laku idoi ba pada klub di pelaku lese ngin ngap ko akan dijaga kan dia menjo plong ini di akan dijaga den kalian pengaruh ngam ko akan respon ai bas sekretari presiden bagi we di bawan ni lakran ro kita hi yuan ni ro mar mas ngat pat ko nge ba lese ba hahiang sem bang masuk banyak keren lah ada ya ka bang budi ka kok sem ani gijing dokam ki ba manak ski gila jenjar sya bagi studio su ya betul aku jungi bat baru ka jiki jungi kapdai tega klub ya hiru bakal sokar ke pistan lo haban priano ya tega plan bungi kan bangila ban generate hiya klub bungi nang the na ko tega plan bat tuwai kila keren kidi ginang jalan ni smart lo kare tang katai habang song ni ro binom le kan kuno dese ko ban ta ya kaan ya kibuat kaan ringin song ita ko ba ngia satu jumot bat ka bang ya kat kita ki social distancing bat ka ba pendon kami sanitizer bat kini kita gitu dan kami baru kali kalau bu ini dapat ini ya.
Khot yang ini konflik suatu, ya kita di nomor yang kita jongi, kamu kita kajing ka niru, kami nak try ngarai baik, bahkan yang pasal jongi tanam kot, apa ni yang mereka nyai pitang, tak aduh, kini ini kajing jaki bagi jana kita jongi yang melak bantip nangis kumar, try di kemungkinan try di kerpat jor ya kesorkar, bah lalu orang kini kajing jong factory bukan miat. Bahawa mentah, bakal sangat mentah labun senam, buat adik mentah rokam 4 lah penyat, bakal mak rokam siu tulok ni kum kinong tray, jadi kum kinong tray, di bu ji dawa sokar bakat bahkan kapulan jungi kapala banyak di dawa yak sokar di kerpat bahkan semua bon siu ya katulok kajongi tu pinong tray tat hadu kendala ban penyak ya ke factory tat hadu factory kendala ban function kendala ban penmi production kendala ban siu katulok kajongi nrai yang mentahi kat kapala ban penyak ni nak lagi pinong tray di kerpat di sokar baga susnai kanyarap lem yangi kan siu tulok yangi hakan ka por ka baga factory ji kapala banyak but kamdan jingmut yangi ban wan song ang kasai ini lara i kumkinok tray ila mentang la syak dengan baru gun kiti jangi bro ayang ngasam la syak dengan bar kini gisi benang saru bun snap nyempit sokar lanu kan menteri kam na kata plan ka jangi ka MCCL jangi bar kan syam ji nam ta jangi ban perkhat ya kini gisi benawan ke school na kata ikun ingin siu nomor baru ki peranong tray jangi la syak dengan ndan isu wan na ka priudan fan ka baginong tray gidan lu unta la kila sailor ban garam pasyak ban siu gidukan ru unta kinong tray ki pala ban siu garam ka jongki ya menta ada egin siu bat ya garam nyaki bada egin pendap ki menta lag menta jongi kum kaya kesam jongi te na kata kadami kerpat dir ku kinong tray lag sokar ai siu gustar ban gurom jongi ban sobha ban lag nuno ini ban khanda yangi ban pensya yangi ba kai kajinya beli jumut jongi bat i ingin syai ba lag nuno in siu ketulok jongi kinong tray kat bagan ke plan jongi ke factory jongi MCCL kampal banyak.
Vehicle owners, under the banner of Joint Committee of Commercial Vehicle today, requested the government to allow plying of all vehicles without following the odd or even registration numbers anymore. Speaking to the press, the chairman of the committee, Shri W. Jirwa, said that it has really affected all the vehicle owners and drivers since they couldn't get enough earnings but are still having to pay the taxes without fail. He further stated that if the government allows all the vehicles to ply, they could also, in a way, help the public as a consequence.
Jongga kibaha pa po Meghalaya State lay poilot. Te karai ka ba ngingi SM ha tugas ngi limbang ni Meghalaya Joint Action kalong ba ngindayay dawa ba nak sarkar kumbang ila ay ko kisla jongi mensual ba Mr. Kudan Burom mo ini ba prestun tensong manong mandawa bangi dawa man map ya ka khadna lakuno kumo 100%. Dan mereka hadu kini ki khidmat ki pemanta nak yang sarkar khamsim lamap ki khadna te ka bu ka jinge ka bakraw ye kini drive kinong nya kali ru jo namar ba pilai hi ba bun bun sin ngani tu ki pan baru habak song kali kin jutip ye ka jinge jo kinong bu kali ka jingkiu jo kini ki spare parts jo kali nan ka jingkiu jo kum phang na we ka Porsche ku mentare lolong janman la ka ski ki kum phang mo te kata long bagi pajak ki knyum na dangi ngi sim he ya kador bai kali te hnrai kai ka bangi rai pa to ski long bangin nyai dawa nak sarkar bakan map 50% ka khadna lane ka sarkar kam dei su ban tax na ki petrol pump kum makalong menta maka jing tax ka sarkar na ki petrol pump kam bansi na ki nyang pump ban hapan kieu ya ka petrol dan ki diesel ku jongki te kata ka dei ka bangin hab ya tundu bor menta bak sarkar kabar pat kolong ba naglyang jungi kum kaseng Meghalaya Joint Action Committee nga kum chairman hi hatus ni ngayo snow na kibabun ki president secretary jong ki district ba phero phet dowan bahaba po Meghalaya State ki ai ki jimut ki yong ba la kuno dei ban weng no mardor ya kani ka odds and even ya ki commercial vehicle but ban pelaj no ya ki commercial vehicle kum juru de bante kendon pat ya ki private vehicle da ka ba nai ai personal pass yu iki namar bala don ki commercial vehicle namar bakar kum kencing yu ke jungi menta ki khambun ki private vehicle ban ye ki commercial vehicle ki apply ha ki surok te ki private ngani thu ipi bunsin menta le ki la sim kaburu ha ka ban kamai kham tam e kum ki sing sonde ha ka ba sarkar kam sim masya ban kamai tip ke jimbam sya ka sarkar ban kamai ha ki singi sonde dan ayu halendat jong kani ke jing thu jong sarkar namar hendrei ko ke jing tip ke jongi ke Meghalaya kadang dei ke secular states ke banang hap ko ke jing punya jong ke India te kumba ke India ko kadang buram ni bro hak icatnya te balik ke ngani ke sarkar Meghalaya jongi pada menta perkan le ke dakum ni ha ka ba tip dan ayu halendat bat dan jing thu da kumno ke sarkar banong bakhan pelat pada kili kamai hak si sonde te kum ta wat hak si sonde ru ngilai ngi bu ye ke jing dawa ke jongi hak tu ski meeting marngin sali kenduru ngina bu mentai ka appointment mat kini ki minister budan buram jongi bakin sapentip ya kapor banwan kendu
te kata kade ka ba ngi kwa jongi ka Meghalaya Joint Action Committee hak tu ngi hi ngi ladon ka karai ba ladak sarkar ka penslam man pentrekam ne ka ni ka jingdawa ka jongi namar ngi de kinong penmi hajna sak sarkar baklan ku tam namar bangi siu ye hajna om balong ki private ki siu sin sansnem ne sin host nem ringi ngi siu man laus nem te ladak sarkar hi kam pensngap kam don ye kata kam sim smos nei ane kam pensngap ik tagi jingdawa ka jongi ka sang tenak lem jongi ka sang in sa sim hi ki sim jam ha ka ba ngin sapan pau par hata ka singi ka bangin ye kendo minister.
The Honourable Governor of Meghalaya, Shri Satyapal Malik, today had a meeting with officers of the different government departments on the East Janta Hills and West Janta Hills district respectively to review the performance of central schemes and Prime Minister's flagship schemes and programs in Janta Hills at Circuit House, Jawai. In a meeting held, the Governor also reviewed the implementation of programs such as MGNREGA, PMAY, NHM, PMJAY, MHIS, SSA, PM Jan Dhan Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. Additional Deputy Commissioner Shri S.S. Amle, East Janta Hills, and Extra Assistant Commissioner Shri M.A. Chalam, West Janta Hills, informed the Governor of the status of the various central schemes being implemented in the district through PowerPoint presentation. Present in the review meeting were Deputy Commissioner Shri Garod LNS Dykes, IAS West Janta Hills, and Shri E. Karmalki, IAS East Janta Hills, Additional Deputy Commissioners EACs of both the districts, Superintendent of Police B. Marak MPS West Janta Hills, Shri Deepak Kumar Pilecha IPS East Janta Hills. Interacting with media persons, the Governor said that the purpose of the meeting was to get first-hand information on how the centrally sponsored schemes are being implemented in the district. The 58th Raising Day of Civil Defence and Home Guards was celebrated in Shillong today at CD and HG Parade Ground, Maudyangdyang, Shillong. Speaking as the chief guest on the occasion, Shri A.R. Mautho IPS, Commandant General of Home Guards and Director of Civil Defence, said, "We are here to serve and not to be served. The department as a whole is to serve the people of the state with utmost commitment and integrity. The officers and Jawans are expected to maintain the highest standards of discipline and be respectful and obedient at all times." He further said that the Civil Defence and Home Guards Department has grown by leaps and bounds in recent years and now has a foothold in all 11 districts of Meghalaya, as the government has sanctioned 8 additional new posts of the Deputy Controllers of Civil Defence and staff for new district Home Guards training centres in Nongpo, Nongstoin, Maukarwat, Kleriat, Williamnagar, Bakmara, Resubelpara and Ampati during the current financial year. And this will enable the department to increase its disaster response mechanism and contribute immensely in community capacity building in the whole state. Highlighting the role of the Civil Defence Home Guards in the state, Shri Mautho said that the two organizations have made significant contribution at the time of natural and man-made calamities. Medals for President's Home Guards and Civil Defence Medal for Distinguished Service and Home Guards and Civil Defence Medal were conferred upon 6 Civil Defence and Home Guards personnel for their meritorious services. The Director General Civil Defence Disc and Commendation Certificate MHA New Delhi 2019 were also distributed to 16 personnel, and the Commandant General of Home Guards and Director of Civil Defence Meghalaya Commendation Certificate 2020 was also distributed to 4 Civil Defence and Home Guard personnel along with cash awards. Due to the present COVID-19 pandemic, the Civil Defence and Home Guards Raising Day was celebrated in 2 venues, at Civil Defence and Home Guards Parade Ground in Maudyangdyang and the District Home Guards Training Centre in Tura, where Shri M.K. Sangma, Joint Commandant General of Home Guards and Joint Director of Civil Defence, was the chief guest. PRO, CD and H.
District. I'm also very happy to say that the department has grown by leaps and bounds in the recent years and now has a foothold in all 11 districts of Meghalaya. The government has been kind enough to sanction 8 additional new posts of Deputy Controllers of Civil Defence in Nongpo, Nongstoin, Maukarwat, Kleriat, Williamnagar, Bakmara, Resubelpara and Ampati during the current financial year. The government has also sanctioned new district training centres in the remaining aforementioned district, and this will enable this department to increase its disaster response mechanism and contribute immensely in community capacity building in the whole state. We need to inject more professionalism in the department as a whole to achieve the desired results. Learning is a never-ending process, and we need to keep pace with the evolving situation. We are here to serve and not be served, and we should serve the people of the state with utmost commitment and integrity.
अनुमति चाहता हूँ।
Thank you, sir. Now I'd like to request Sri P.H. Khosni, Commandant Central Training Institute, Civil Defense and Home Guards, Meghalaya, to kindly propose the vote of thanks.
As farmers in the whole country stand united to protest against the farm laws enacted in the monsoon session of Parliament, a nationwide shutdown, the Bharat Bandh, has been called by the protesting farmers on 8 December 2020 across the country, threatening to intensify their agitation if the government did not accept their demands. Supporting the cause, the Meghalaya Pradesh Committee came out in strong support of the Bandh by organizing a protest demonstration at Congress Bhavan, Shillong today. The protest was led by Congress legislator Dr. M. Amperine Lingdor.
Has not brought out a separate law to protect the minimum support price that will look into the interests of farmers. Have we not seen in our own state how farmers have complained that the price of tomatoes is as low as 3 rupees? If we had a regulated market, a system put in place in the state of Meghalaya, shouldn't our farmers who spend hours toiling their land and bringing the produce to have a more comfortable life? Are these not issues of the farmers of the state of Meghalaya? I need to ask. Because every time when it is the season for harvesting, we see MDCs complaining. We see ministers mentioning that yes, we need to bring in regulation to support the rights of farmers. Right now, this country is protesting, and the Congress party will never give up its responsibility of fighting for the rights of the people of this country. Today, we are small in number because we feel that there is no need for us to compromise lives of individuals from across the state and bring them to the capital city to protest. Because we have seen that the pandemic is a real threat. The pandemic can displace families from their livelihoods. How many containment zones are there in this city at the moment? We can't even keep account. So hence, we don't want large numbers. Small numbers are good enough. And we will protest. And we will also fight in unison with farmers across this country for their rights. And demand that we must begin with the state of Meghalaya. We demand that the state of Meghalaya and its government should bring out protective laws to ensure that there is no violation of the land acts that are prevalent in our state.
Well, dear viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.